What if you could bend reality to your will? Imagine a life where your desires effortlessly manifest, your struggles transform into breakthroughs, and you unlock the limitless power of your mind. The ancient wisdom of the 7 Hermetic Principles holds the secrets to creating your reality. Hidden for centuries and almost forgotten, in this video, we'll uncover these profound teachings and show you how to apply them to your daily life. It's not just theory, it's the key to your transformation. Are you ready to take control and embrace your power? This is your moment. It might sound like a joke, but trust me, it's not. Once you grasp the concepts presented in this video, you'll find that you can be, do, and possess anything you desire. That's my commitment to you. Have you ever pondered why some individuals seem to have everything while others barely make ends meet? Why do some people radiate happiness, health, and success, while others are plagued by unhappiness, illness, and financial struggles? Is it merely luck? Or is there something deeper at play? What if I revealed that there exists a profound wisdom capable of unraveling life's mysteries and guiding you toward your greatest potential? This wisdom has been safeguarded by secret societies and mystical masters throughout history, yet it's now accessible to anyone who seeks it out. It's a transformative knowledge that can elevate your mind, body, and spirit, aligning you with the universe's natural laws. This is known as Hermeticism. Hermeticism is an age-old philosophical and spiritual tradition that traces its roots back to Egypt around the 1st or 2nd century AD. It draws from the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, a mythical figure believed to be the divine messenger and the origin of all wisdom. Hermes Trismegistus authored several writings that delineate the principles of Hermeticism, commonly referred to as the 7 Hermetic Principles. These principles illuminate the essence of reality and how we can harness our minds to shape it. Throughout history, Hermeticism has left its mark on various esoteric and occult movements, including alchemy, astrology, magic, Kabbalah, Rosicrucianism, Freemasonry, and Theosophy. Many renowned thinkers, artists, and leaders like Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, William Blake, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Carl Jung have drawn inspiration from it. Even today, Hermeticism remains significant and sought after by those in pursuit of spiritual awakening and personal development. In this video, I'll break down each of the 7 Hermetic Principles in straightforward language and demonstrate how you can incorporate them into your life. By understanding and applying these principles, you'll unlock the potential of your mind and start crafting your own reality. You'll also uncover the hidden links between yourself and the universe, learning how to leverage them for your benefit. The first Hermetic principle is the principle of mentalism, which asserts that the all is mind. The universe is mental. What does this signify? It indicates that everything in existence is a reflection of a singular universal consciousness or mind. This consciousness is often referred to as the all, the one, the source, or God. What we perceive as our physical reality is essentially a mental projection from this mind. This concept suggests that our individual minds are integral parts of the all and possess similar creative capabilities. We have the ability to mold our reality based on our thoughts and beliefs. Our experiences are shaped by what we think and feel. That's why it's crucial to be mindful of our mental state and to prioritize positive thoughts over negative ones. A helpful way to grasp this principle is through the lens of quantum physics. Quantum physics explores the fundamental nature of matter and energy at their most basic levels. It is revealed that reality isn't fixed or objective. Rather, it varies depending on the observer and their expectations. For instance, light can act as either a wave or a particle, contingent upon how we choose to measure it. This implies that reality isn't something external, but rather something internal, residing within our minds. Another way to illustrate this principle is through self-fulfilling prophecies and the placebo effect. A self-fulfilling prophecy occurs when our beliefs about a situation lead to its actualization. For example, if we believe we'll fail an exam, we might study less or intentionally perform poorly, thereby making our belief a reality. The placebo effect happens when our belief influences our feelings, regardless of any physical cause. For instance, if we think a sugar pill is a medication, we may experience reduced pain or increased energy after taking it. These instances highlight the immense power of our minds and their impact on our reality. By embracing the principle of mentalism, We can harness our minds to foster positive outcomes for ourselves and others. The second Hermetic principle is the principle of correspondence, which asserts that as above, so below, as within, so without. What does this entail? It signifies that there is a connection or similarity across different levels of existence. The macrocosm, or the larger universe, mirrors the microcosm, or the smaller elements, and vice versa. The external world reflects our internal state, and the reverse is also true. This concept highlights the interconnectedness and harmony of everything around us. There are underlying patterns and principles that influence every facet of reality, spanning both the physical and spiritual realms. By grasping these patterns and principles, we can gain insight into ourselves and our role in the cosmos. A straightforward way to visualize this idea is by considering a mirror. A mirror shows you exactly what you present to it. When you smile at a mirror, it returns your smile. Conversely, if you scowl at it, it mirrors that frown back to you. The universe operates in a similar fashion. It reflects what you send out into it. When you emit positive thoughts, emotions, and actions, you attract positive results. On the flip side, negative thoughts, feelings, and actions yield negative outcomes. This principle holds true across all areas of life. For instance, your health often mirrors your thoughts and feelings about your body. Your relationships reflect your perceptions of yourself and others. Your career showcases your beliefs and emotions regarding your work and purpose. Let me share a personal story that illustrates how this principle manifests. A few years back, I found myself dissatisfied with my job. I felt trapped, uninterested, and unfulfilled. I frequently voiced complaints about my boss, coworkers, and responsibilities. Each day, I dreaded heading to work. Consequently, I attracted more challenges in my workplace, including conflicts, errors, and delays. I also realized that my personal life was taking a hit. My energy levels were low, my health was declining, and my relationships were strained. Then one day, I made the decision to shift my mindset. I recognized that I had the power to shape my reality through my thoughts and feelings. I chose to concentrate on the positive aspects of my job, like the chance to acquire new skills, the flexibility in my schedule, and the positive impact my work had on others. Additionally, I committed to expressing gratitude for my job daily. I thanked my boss for his guidance, my colleagues for their support, and appreciated the challenges my tasks presented. Once I transformed my inner landscape, my outer circumstances began to shift as well. I started finding joy in my work again, and my performance saw an upswing. I received more acknowledgement, constructive feedback, and opportunities from my boss and coworkers. I also observed improvements in my personal life. I experienced increased energy, improved health, and more fulfilling relationships. This serves as a prime illustration of how the principle of correspondence operates. You can utilize this principle to enhance or transform any aspect of your life. The essential part is to synchronize your thoughts, emotions, and actions with what you wish to achieve. According to the principle of vibration, nothing remains still. Everything is in motion and vibrates. Every element in the universe, from the tiniest particle to the grandest galaxy, exists in a perpetual state of movement and energy. This energy vibrates at various rates or frequencies, influenced by its characteristics and condition. So, what does this imply for you? It signifies that you are also a being of vibration, possessing your own distinct frequency. Your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions all influence your vibration, which in turn shapes your reality. You draw in what resonates with you and push away what doesn't. This concept underpins the law of attraction, which is a reflection of the principle of vibration. When you resonate at a higher frequency, you align yourself with joy, love, abundance, and tranquility. Conversely, when you resonate at a lower frequency, you align with fear, anger, scarcity, and discord. One effective way to elevate your vibration is through practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a potent emotion that shifts your attention from what you lack to what you possess. It also opens your heart to receive even more blessings from the universe. Here's a simple exercise you can try. Each morning, jot down 3 things you're thankful for. These can be significant or minor, as long as they bring you joy. Then, Throughout your day, whenever something brings you happiness or gratitude, express your thanks, either silently or aloud. Pay attention to how this affects your mood and energy levels. The principle of polarity teaches us that everything has duality. Every phenomenon has its poles and pairs of opposites. For instance, hot and cold, light and dark, good and evil, love and hate. These aren't isolated entities, but rather different facets of the same thing. They represent opposite ends of a single spectrum. What does this mean for you? It means you hold the power to alter your perception of any situation by adjusting your polarity. You can opt to focus on the positive or negative aspects of anything. You have the choice to embrace love or harbor hate towards anything. At any given moment, you have the power to choose whether to feel happy or sad. This principle is valuable because it helps you find a balance between extremes and explore a wide range of emotions. For instance, when you're feeling down, it's important to recognize that sadness is a normal emotion with its own purpose and significance. However, you also have the option to focus on the brighter side of sadness, joy. You can recall a joyful memory or engage in an activity that brings you happiness. It's essential to understand that sadness is not a permanent state. It will eventually fade, making room for joy once more. One effective way to embrace this principle is through acceptance. Acceptance is a mindset that enables you to welcome whatever life throws your way without resistance or judgment. It doesn't imply that you agree with everything happening around you. Rather, it means you acknowledge reality as it stands. By accepting things as they are, you liberate yourself from unnecessary suffering and open the door to personal growth and learning. Here's a simple exercise to try. Whenever you face a challenge, say to yourself, "I accept this," either silently or aloud. Then, reflect on these questions. What lessons can I take from this? How can I grow through this experience? In what ways can I turn this situation to my advantage? Pay attention to how this shift in mindset alters your outlook and attitude. The principle of rhythm teaches us that everything in the universe operates in a rhythmic manner. There is a natural cycle of ebb and flow, like a pendulum swinging, affecting all existence. Nothing remains stagnant or in one state indefinitely. We can observe this principle manifesting in various aspects of our lives, such as our moods, levels of productivity, energy, and creativity. At times, we may feel joyful, driven, full of energy, and inspired. Other moments might find us feeling down, unmotivated, fatigued, or bored. These fluctuations are a natural part of life that we cannot escape or control. We can also see this principle reflected in nature, such as the changing seasons, lunar phases, ocean tides, and the rise and fall of civilizations. Everything experiences cycles of growth and decline, expansion and contraction, creation and destruction. So, how can we harness this principle to enhance our lives? The secret lies in going with the flow rather than resisting it. When we find ourselves in a downward trend, it's important not to fight against it or feel hopeless. Instead, we should embrace this phase as a normal aspect of life and view it as a chance to rest, reflect, learn, and get ready for the upcoming upward movement. Conversely, during an upward trend, we must avoid becoming complacent or overly confident. We should seize the moment by taking proactive steps, adding value, showing appreciation, and savoring the rewards of our hard work. The concept of cause and effect teaches us that nothing occurs randomly. Every outcome stems from a specific cause, and each cause leads to an effect. Everything that transpires in the universe is the result of a sequence of causes and effects that can be traced back to their origin. This principle is relevant across all dimensions of existence: spiritual, mental, and physical. On a spiritual level, our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality. Mentally, our attitudes and emotions drive our actions. Physically, our actions yield our results. A great way to illustrate this principle is through the butterfly effect. This concept suggests that a minor change in one area of a system can significantly influence another area. For instance, a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil could potentially trigger a tornado in Texas. This highlights the interconnectedness and interdependence of everything in the universe. The cause and effect principle also relates to your habits and the outcomes they produce. Your habits consist of the actions you repeat daily, whether intentionally or subconsciously. These habits serve as the causes for the results you experience in life. For example, if you consistently exercise, you are likely to enjoy the outcome of being fit and healthy. On the other hand, if you have a habit of smoking, the result may be poor health. The encouraging news is that understanding the cause and effect principle gives you the power to take control of your life. You can recognize that you are not merely a victim of your circumstances, but rather a creator of them. You have the ability to choose actions that align with your spiritual goals, foster positive thoughts and emotions, and develop healthy habits. By doing so, you can generate positive outcomes in your life and contribute positively to the world around you. What comes to your mind when you hear the term gender? Do you associate it with biological differences, societal roles, personal identity, or perhaps something entirely different? Gender is a multifaceted and often debated subject in our culture, yet it's also a fundamental concept that pertains to everyone and everything. The idea of gender suggests that all things possess both masculine and feminine qualities or characteristics. Masculine and feminine energies represent two distinct ways of expressing ourselves, influencing our thoughts, actions, emotions, and feelings. Masculine energy tends to be active, assertive, logical, rational, analytical, and focused on goals. In contrast, feminine energy is more passive, receptive, intuitive, creative, emotional, and process-oriented. Rather than being opposites, these energies complement each other beautifully. Together, they foster harmony and balance within ourselves and throughout the world. Think of them as the two sides of a coin, or the opposing poles of a magnet. They also resemble the yin and yang concepts found in Eastern philosophy, symbolizing the dynamic interaction of all things. Yin energy embodies femininity, darkness, coolness, softness, introspection, and downward movement, while yang energy represents masculinity, brightness, warmth, hardness, outward movement, and upward direction. These energies are in a constant state of flux, continuously affecting one another. They are never fixed or isolated. Instead, they are always evolving and interconnected. The principle of gender encourages us to find a balance between yin and yang energies within ourselves and in our relationships. It's essential to embrace both the masculine and feminine dimensions of who we are, rather than suppressing or ignoring either aspect. We should strive to harmonize logic with intuition, analysis with creativity, action with reflection, and ambition with nurturing. By doing this, we can reach a state of completeness and equilibrium that enables us to realize our true potential and purpose. Additionally, we can improve our communication and connection with others who may express varying degrees of masculine and feminine energies. This allows us to celebrate the diversity and richness of life that arises from the interplay of gender. At this point, you should have a grasp of the 7 Hermetic Principles and their potential influence on your life. Start applying them in your everyday experiences and observe how your reality transforms.